politicians handle messaging like politicians.
Okay.
Trump handles messaging like a business person.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the difference between a church putting out an advertisement and Nike putting out an advertisement. Completely different, right? The church's advertisement is not sexy. It's very basic. It's basically, hey, go to church or you go to hell. That's how politicians market themselves, right? Vote for me or go to hell.
Yeah.
Where, Trump, he markets himself like Nike. Sexy women, sweat, high-speed shoes, strong men, right? Winning races, celebrations. Everybody wants to be part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can see that they're both using the same techniques, but they use them with different levels of sophistication. Because at the end of the day, the unenviable truth is that human beings, when you vote, voting is no different than making a purchase. Just like when you go to the store and you pick one brand of coffee over another brand of coffee, you're voting with your pocketbook, right? Your ballot card is your credit card. When we go to the polls, that's all we're doing is we're just buying our favorite coffee at that moment. And for politicians and business people alike, they know if they market themselves well enough, then by the time you walk in and step up to the cash register, you're gonna buy whichever candidate you want most at that moment.
Speaking about Trump, were you in service? That's the question. Were you in service at CIA, not the CIA? See, I was getting ready to go the CIA. This is what happens when I start studying people. Like the CIA. Were you like CIA at that time, or were you? I don't know if you could say that. Or were you in service? Let's just go with service. Like, were you in the military or whatever during Trump's first run?
So I left CIA in 2014, which was the last year, 2008, 2012, 2016. So I left 2 years before the 2016 election.
Okay.
I left under the Barack Obama administration. And then what was beneficial for me, my wife is also CIA. My wife and I were both at CIA together. And when we left in 2014, we had the benefit of being outside while we watched what happened at CIA when Donald Trump took over. Because we still had friends and, close friends and peers who were at CIA during the takeover, during the transition. And it was wild to see, because from the outside looking in, it makes total sense. Like, the CIA started questioning Trump's presidency. Well, the CIA's only job is to serve at the pleasure of the president. So when they start accusing the president of being a Russian plant, what do you think the president's going to do? And that's exactly why he stopped funding CIA and started funding private intelligence instead. But that's not nefarious activity. That's just common sense.